Well, you know what, my friends, it truly amazes me how much talent continues to emerge in this crazy music business, with every artist truly deserving of their big break. And one such act who has been blessed with his break into the biz is Curtis Brawley. My friend, so good to connect with you, especially when you're out on a radio tour having fun out in the roads.
Yeah, great to connect with you, too. I'm out in the cornfields of Iowa somewhere.
It's that's the way I felt when I lived up there. I tried to find a phone booth to trace the call to tell me where I was at. So, you know, as I combed over your press release, the phrase "young Texan" just raised my eyebrows. What part of Texas did you call home?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, excellent. Home of the Firehouse Saloon and Badlands FM, all the great folks down there.
That's right. I'm actually playing the Firehouse in mid-October.
Very cool. Now, was the ambition to pursue music a driving force early, or did it happen kind of later on?
It was pretty early. I mean, I definitely had a love for music from a very young age. I was singing solos in church when I was 5 years old, so I always had this musical instinct to get up in front of people and perform. But it really hit me when I was in middle school. I was performing in the middle school talent show competition. I was in the 8th grade, and I got up and I sang old-time rock and roll. And I had it all planned out, choreography and all, and the curtain opened, the lights came up, and I spun around to the audience. I had some sunglasses on, and I pulled them off and tossed them across the stage to the audience. You know, the big showmanship that I could pull off as an 8th grader.
Go Elvis.
And I ended up winning first place that night. And it was that moment I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Very cool. Now, with all the access to recording companies in Texas, especially Houston, I mean, they have a lot to choose from. What or who lured you to Go Time Records in Nashville?
Well, I have been, recording and doing projects here and there for the last several years, both in Houston and in Nashville. But when I really decided I was going all in on this project and really putting everything I had into making this work, I decided that I wanted to find someone to work with that was really well known for not only, one, having successful albums that they produced, also really good at helping break independent new artists into the scene. And the name that kept coming up from everybody in the industry was Kent Wells.
Okay.
Kent's real popular for producing and band managing for Dolly Parton for many, many years now. In fact, Dolly Parton just had a Billboard #1 across the world, and he produced on that album as well. And he's also been very influential in a lot of the new artists around Nashville. So I reached out to him, and he said, hey, man, come by and let's talk, and let's see if something can work out. So we did that, and what I expected to be a 30-minute conversation turned into about 2 hours and 30 minutes. And he got really excited, and I got really excited, and we started writing songs, and we found ourselves in the studio a couple of months later, and I went in with the effort of really wanting to turn it up several notches, and I feel like we accomplished that.
Very cool, and you answered my question, because I was going to ask if you do some penning, and so the co-writes on the project that we're going to talk about. How many songs were your pen involved with?
Yeah, we sit down. We probably wrote over the course of a few months. We wrote 15 to 20 songs.
Oh my goodness! Okay, so you're busy.
We ended up only putting a few of those on the album, and that's because, as you probably know, there are so many amazing songwriters.
Oh, yeah.
Across the country, the world, but let alone right there in Nashville, Tennessee, there's just so many great writers, and there are so many amazing songs that come across my lap that I just can't pass up, And I went into this project really wanting to have a feel-good album, songs that were good, for going out and having a good party, the good party anthem songs, to songs that when people just need some encouragement and uplifting, there were songs on there for that too. I got a few of those songs that came across from other songwriters that fit that description so well that I couldn't pass them up.
Is Love You Down one of those songs, one of those feel-good that you found, or is it one that you wrote?
It is one that I found, and I couldn't pass it up because it really, people so many times get to where they feel like they're at the end of their rope, in life, and they're just hanging on by threads, or they're at the edge, standing on the ledge, just not knowing which way to go from that standpoint. And I really felt like that song shared the message that if you just lean back on those that are close to you and that really love you, you can get through anything.
I know he broke your world, shattered everything you used to believe. And another go around right now's the last thing you need. Time stands still when you're left all alone, desperate to feel anything at all, and it all goes dark. Baby, here you are, lost and empty. You don't see me reaching out to save you, baby. You think there's nobody else around. If you're all by yourself, out on the ledge, baby, I'm here now. Let me love you, love you, love you, love you down. I wanna hold you close till every piece falls back into place. Give your heart time to heal. You can stay here as long as it takes. There's still hope, baby, don't give up. Just one kiss, just one touch, don't turn away. No, you don't have to stay. Lost and empty, you don't see me reaching out to save you, baby. You think there's nobody else around. If you're all by yourself, out on the ledge, baby, I'm here now. Let me love you, love you, love you, love you down. Yeah, lost and empty, you don't see me reaching out to save you, baby. You think there's nobody else around. Lost and empty, you don't see me reaching out to save you, baby. You think there's nobody else around. If you're all by yourself, out on the ledge, baby, I'm here now. Let me love you, love you, love you, love you down.
Now, Curtis, my eyebrows raised when I saw that your music video for this tune was shot in and around Texas. What locations entered into the picture?
Yeah, we went down to southwest Texas around the Big Bend National Park area.
Yeah.
And being from Texas, it's odd because I had never been to Big Bend National Park in the years that I had lived there. My hometown of Houston, where I'm originally from, there was some coffee shops and some apartment complexes that had rooms and facilities available that opened their doors to us and let us shoot in those areas as well.
Fabulous. And the video, is it up at YouTube and at your website?
The video is going to be coming out soon. We haven't set a release date for that. Currently, we have the lyric video only that's up on my website and YouTube that you can check out. But the full production music video will be out soon.
And the website, why don't you spell it out for folks?
Sure, it's curtisbrawley.com. And we spell my name Curtis and Brally.
L-Y, very cool. Curtis, my friend, we're not done, as you need to come back in 20 minutes because we've got this full-length project, and I know there's something deep inside that you'd like to share with folks that maybe is the different side of Curtis Brawley. You'll come back in about 20 and share that tune with us?
Sure.
All right, Curtis Brawley returns in the second half here on Your Country Review. One of my favorite segments of this program is the Artist Choice segment, the time when a guest takes the reins and decides what you, their fans, should hear. And now Curtis Brawley returns with an intriguing selection from his brand new full-length, You Matter.
Yeah, the title track, You Matter, it'll probably never become a single on the album, which is why I decided to name the album You Matter, because the song really shared a message that was important to me. Growing up as a kid, I was bullied a lot in school, and it was a very hard thing to get through. And even though I believe anybody can get through it, it definitely leaves scars, and it's a tough thing to experience. And this song, I felt like, shared the message that the world needed to hear so much these days, from the fact that no matter who you are, what your opinions are, what color of your skin is, that you do matter, that you are important. So I felt like this song really shared that message. And that's why I wanted to name the album that, because I felt like it was really important for everybody to hear and to be encouraged by it, that they do matter.
Don't know why you gotta let this old world bring you down. Run your dreams, run your name down deep in the ground. Tell you who you're not, what you're never gonna do. Somehow along the way you got it in your head that you're worthless, helpless, easy to forget. Nothing could be further from the truth. You matter, yes you do. Somebody's looking up to you. You're wanted, you're needed. You walk in the room and all I see is 50 shades of beautiful. Somebody's happy ever after. Believe me, baby, you matter. You tried criticizing yourself long enough. I'd say some overdue praise couldn't hurt too much. You deserve to see you through my eyes. You're brighter than you think, you're stronger than you know. A story way too good not to be told. A diamond in the rough, waiting to shine. You matter, yes you do. Somebody's looking up to you. You're wanted, you're needed. You walk in the room and all I see is 50 shades of beautiful. Somebody's happy ever after. Believe me, baby, you matter. This is your life. You can be anything. There's no holding back if you just believe. I believe that you matter. Yes, you do. Oh, you matter. Oh, you're 50 shades of beautiful. Somebody's happy ever after. Believe me, baby. Believe me, baby. You matter. Yes, you matter.
Considering the early attention he's getting, this hot country newcomer looks to have a pretty promising career ahead of him. And from his brand new full length, there is Curtis Brawley on the title track, You Matter.